Welcome back. I'm Preacher Picker. Most people on here call me Preacher. My name is Jimmy. I am a part-time reseller. I've been doing this for more than 20 years on eBay, but been buying and selling for a lot longer than that, and finding items and picking and that sort of thing. So let's spend a few minutes. I want to share just a few items that I picked up on a trip that I took. I always, if there's a Goodwill or a thrift store somewhere nearby, I'm going to stop in. This was on a trip that I was already making to a town that was just over from where I am, and I stopped in at the Goodwill. And well, it's what you would call kind of a dud of a Goodwill trip. I picked up two items. There was just not anything to find. How many of you have made trips on a regular basis to Goodwill or somewhere like that? You just walk through and you find nothing. It happens. It happens. Though, if you would share with us in the comments your worst trip that you've ever taken. Maybe you took a distance trip somewhere and ended up with nothing. I'll tell you my worst. I went up to Iowa with my daughter and went to this auction that was a vintage motorcycle parts auction, and I'm telling you, the prices were out the roof, way more than they were going for online. There was no way I was purchasing anywhere near what these people were spending on these items. I came back with two items, but it was a fantastic trip. I enjoyed it, enjoying seeing all the vintage motorcycles and that sort of thing. Well, enough of that. Let's get into the couple of items that I found. And if you would, take a moment and subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. So, in this dud of a Goodwill trip, this is the main thing that I found. I walked all through and just found this, a vintage Revereware frying skillet. And as you saw in my previous video, I have a larger one. This is the 10-inch, the same model. We will light these two up together without the lid. We'll clean this up. Without the lid, it should bring, I don't know, about $25 shipped. With the lid, it would certainly bring more, but I will pair that up with the other one that we have, and we'll ship those out and do okay. So, a few dollars for about a 15-minute stop's all I spend in there. Not bad at all. But then on my way to the front, I stopped and I saw they had a few different lotions and things like this, and I found this Victoria's Secret Pear Glace. Now, some of these that are older, discontinued, do extremely well. Right now, I believe there's only one of these on sale on eBay right now for, I think they're asking like $59. I think that's probably a little high. Maybe not. A lot of these go on up there. But this one, I'll put it up for right at $50, free shipping, and it should sell. Now, the one that's on there, just a thought, the one that's on there, you tell me what you think about this. The one that's on there, they're selling as brand new. Now, I know this one, if it's been used, it's been very little, because I actually weighed it, and the weight is there. It's full. But all these things are not sealed. They don't seal them. At least they didn't. I don't know if they do nowadays, but they didn't seal them. You open them up, they're in the store, so you can smell them and that sort of thing. And I'm not comfortable listing this as brand new. I will list it as pre-owned and explain how much is in there, and that I think it's new, that I think it's full, but it's selling as pre-owned. I'll let the buyer know. Tell me what you think about this. I'm just not comfortable listing stuff like this that's clearly easy to open, and there's no way to know that nobody's ever taken one little drop out of this. So I just don't feel comfortable calling it new. Well, those are the two items I found on my dud of a Goodwill trip, and still came out with, should make about $40 profit off of this. And like I say, about $5, $6, $7, I don't know, depending on that pan, still come out with right at close to a $50 profit for about 15 minutes on a stop on my way on a different trip. Well, it's been good to be with you. Just a quick video to share with you. I've enjoyed it. So As always, love God, love others.